It's tough being a teenager with social, academic, and cultural pressures. Sometimes the stress can lead to dangerous behaviors like substance abuse, and that could lead to fatal consequences. Dr. Thomas Wright joins us with specific recommendations for parents. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
It's nice to have you. Do you think teenagers really want parents to know about the pressures they face?
We definitely think teenagers, we're a leading provider of treatment services for teenagers in the country, so we see a lot of them and we hear their stories. They definitely want someone to listen to, and they want their parents to be actively involved. Even so, though sometimes they give us mixed messages about that, parents want to be healthy and they want their parents involved with their health.
It's not always easy to talk to teens. How can parents get their sons and daughters to open up?
And at Rosecrans, we know it's not easy to talk. So one of the things we've done is we've got some tips for parents on our website, as well as we have this great new brochure called Teens and Weed. And you can download this from our website. And it's really some great questions that you as a parent might ask a teenager about, or a teenager, could have about using drugs. It's a great conversation starter. You can use it at the dinner table, maybe download it, leave it on their bedside, maybe in a car ride. There's lots of different chances to use it. It's a great tool to have. So we encourage people to go to our website and download it and use this tool.
At what point should parents act where they don't feel like this is an overreaction, but I've got to do something?
That's a good question, and there's some tips in the back of this brochure about that too. But if you start seeing some problems, with changing grades, changing friendships, maybe poor hygiene, or even hearing that they're using, then you need to act. And it can always call Rosecrans. Our number's on our website, and we can guide you through that process. But get a professional involved to give you some advice, to see what you might need to do next. Lots of things that are involved or that can contribute to substance use in kids. It's important to sort those out with a professional who knows how to do that.
May I ask about the shoes over your shoulder? What's the story with those?
Yeah, thank you for asking about that. It's a nice story. At Rosecrans, we do a lot of what we call experiential therapies, which are different ways to help a kid communicate what's going on with them. And it might be art therapy, or it might be music therapy, or something like that. In this case, it's an art project that our kids did, and they took shoes, they painted them white, old shoes that staff brought in, painted them white to start with a blank slate. Then they were asked to, in art form, to express their feelings about their substance abuse problem as well as their recovery. So they're great sort of art expressions of some of the struggles that the kids are going on. For instance, that big tennis shoe on the far left there, it's a great one. It was a kid who's had a lot of struggles, and he said, "My shoe is very messy and my life is very messy." A really important thing that he wanted to communicate.
The site where you'd send our viewers if they'd like to learn more maybe about these forms of therapy, or if they identify with this conversation and they're looking for information to use at home.
Yeah, our website is Rosecrans, ROSECRANCE.org. Lots of things to download for tips for parents, or this Teens and Weeds brochure, as well as our phone number. And please call us. It's no charge to call us. Call us if you need some help, and we can help guide you through that process.
Dr. Wright, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure. Mike?